Mates of YouTube, Aussie Marcel here, and I know what you're probably thinking, what's up with the background, where is everything? Well, this is generally my stream setup, and rather than dismantle everything that I've set up, I'm gonna record my video here instead. I actually quite like the way this looks. Anyway, so in today's video, I'm going to be recommending 5 great men's fragrances that you may not have tried yet, so if that sounds good to you, let's get into the video. And the first fragrance that I'm going to be recommending is not Dracar Noir by Guy Laroche. It is actually a fragrance oil by Rehab Daar. Now, the reason why you would recommend this, even though you have to generally buy this online, although I have seen this inside stores like Middle Eastern stores around the city, so if you live somewhere like Brisbane or Sydney, Melbourne, there's a good chance you can find these inside of, maybe an Indian specialty store or a Middle Eastern specialty store that also stocks cosmetics and fragrances. But generally, about $15 to $20 on eBay will get you one of these. It is a rollerball, and what I find with rollerballs is that they generally perform quite a bit better than your typical classical fragrances. However, the projection usually isn't as strong. This one smells very similar to Dracar Noir. It's perhaps a tiny bit sweeter, but it's still very earthy, green, mossy. I get so much oak moss in this, it's crazy. If you're a fan of green, natural fragrances, maybe a little bit of lavender as well, but you still want to smell masculine and fresh, this is a great option for you. After a shower, this is almost unbeatable if you don't have any Dracar Noir on hand. This is an iconic men's fragrance, and it's super affordable as well. Next up, for the fans of Versace Pour Homme, we have Abercrombie and Fitch Away. This one also is most commonly known for smelling like Yves Saint Laurent's Y, but I actually think it smells a little closer to CK's Into You, which is also a good affordable fragrance. But this one right here, it's actually my fragrance of the day. I'm going to reapply. Very fresh, aquatic. There's a hint of violet in this as well that elevates and amplifies those fresh notes in the opening. I'm a big fan of the note of violet. I cover a lot of violet fragrances here. Like, I think one of my favorite violet fragrances of all time is Dior's Fahrenheit. That's just an ultimate masculine, super masculine forward fragrance. Abercrombie, Fitch, and Away. Actually, I quite like the bottle as well. This is another solid fragrance by Abercrombie and Fitch. It's going to set you back about $40 to $45. I believe this is on sale right now at Chemist Warehouse for $45. Performance is better than YSL's Y, and it's nearly $100 cheaper. So if you're after a fresh fragrance that still projects and is going to be great for compliments, I mean, this one, I find girls really love the way this one smells. Definitely check this one out if you're after compliments but you still want to smell fresh, or if you live in a warm climate like I do. Next up, for fans of something a little bit different, we have 50 Cent Power. This one is a very aromatic and patchouli forwards men's fragrance. You may find this one difficult to obtain. Check eBay, check your local Chemist Warehouse as well. I got this from mine for about $15 Australian. The patchouli is very dominant in this one, so if you don't like patchouli, maybe avoid this one. But this is for those fans of the more 1980s style men's fragrances. I really love the way this one smells. Performance is pretty solid as well. But again, if you don't like aromatic and patchouli dominant fragrances, this may not be for you. I actually got some really good compliments on a night out not too long ago wearing this one. It's sort of one of those men of mystery type fragrances, so that may appeal to you. Next up in this tester cardboard packaging, we have Homme by Alfred. I've covered this one a couple of times on the channel before. This is for fans of those 80s and early 90s men's fragrances. Very masculine, a little spicy, a little leathery. I get a little bit of warm soap as well. It's quite soapy to my nose. This one, great for compliments. I actually There's something about these old school masculine fragrances. People respond to them so positively. I'm always getting people ask me what I wear when I'm wearing a fragrance like Homme. So if you're after an affordable fragrance that's going to only set you back about $30 on eBay, haven't seen this in Chemist Warehouse for a spell, so maybe check your online sources, but definitely check this one out if you're after old school classic men's perfumery. And I'm not going to leave out a fragrance that's going to appeal to the younger man, and this is CK1 Shock. I can see this is chroma keyed out of here, but that's okay. That's actually meant to be green, so hang on, let's see if I can get it off axis. No. Just keep in mind that the Shock lettering embossed on your package will be green rather than black because of my chroma key background. And it will be chroma keyed on the bottle as well. Yeah, kind of awesome, really. This is for the fans of tobacco and sweet, youthful men's fragrances. Performance is pretty solid at about 6 hours, and this 200ml bottle is only going to set you back about $40. That's $20 per 100 ml. That is value. So if you're after a fragrance that's going to get you monstrous amount of compliments, this is sweet, tobacco forwards, masculine, sexy, attractive. You got the tobacco in the opening. You've got a little bit of bright citrus in the opening as well that gives it that lift. And then it's kind of got a fruity sweetness to it as well. This is going to be ideal for those lovers of sweet men's fragrances, especially if you're under the age of 30. This is going to be just a solid option for you. This is a great entry-level oriental fragrance, as it's been said multiple times. So definitely consider checking this one out. Anyways, if you've gotten to this point in the video, let me know what some of your favorite lesser known affordable men's fragrances are. And until the next one, my name is Ozzy Marcel, and I will catch you guys around.